Come on. Let's see what we got here. Haha. There we go. I gotta get my lights fixed. Hey, everybody. I am having some technical difficulties. So that is the bathroom light, not the usual light. But we're gonna get it figured out here. But I see that Florida not playing. Hey, I am in a good mood. I did not get a nap, so we'll see how long it lasts. But decent mood. Trying to keep it good. Still trying to get my lights. Probably gonna have to turn off my camera for a little bit, but good to see everyone in the chat. Yeah, still has a few. Did I just wake up again? I wish. No, I didn't even get a nap. So this is what I look like just with absolutely no sleep. Um, I had to I'm traveling tomorrow, but my washing machine needed fixing. So it was a whole thing. I saw you're getting your first Kraken jersey. That's awesome. I have one. No name, but I have one. Yeah, puck drop probably coming a little later. Well, we'll see because the teams are already on the ice. We know that from like Piper Shaw and all of them. Hold on, let me just turn the camera off for a second because I have to reach up and try and fix my light. Hold on. But you'll be happy to know, everyone, that I have cereal. I have my snacks. I did get my snacks earlier today. Nope, still not working. All right, come on, light. Let's see the flicker. Still waiting on my first jersey. Life and budget have not cooperated. I hear that. It's a bad addiction. Once you get a few, then you just like want them all. Oh no. All right. We might have to get creative. I don't want the lights. It's not working. Yeah, drop in the chat. What jerseys have you purchased? What are your favorite jerseys? What was I singing when I was randomly on playback? I came on live on playback. I think I was singing I'm pretty positive I was singing, some songs from Daisy Jones and the Six. Really liked the series, and then I was listening to the audiobook for the last few days. Such I wanna read it. Now I'm gonna read it too. Can you tell I get obsessive about things. I really like, um, really good writing, though. There's some lines that were haunting. Oh my goodness. There was one line where she was like, Daisy was talking about Billy and saying that like she's basically everything that he hates about himself. I was like, girl, that is intense. Oettinger, Oettinger. I've heard it said a few different ways. I love that we get Allison and Piper doing some stand-up hits that are on social media. Yanni home jersey, love that. Love that. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to MacGyver my lights here. So we'll see. 12, 12 Seahawks jerseys, 2 Ravens jerseys, 1 USC jersey. Wow, that's a lot. I have not that many. I don't even have that many total. I definitely don't have that many of one team, but the jerseys I have the most Riveters jerseys. I have the Black Rosie jersey that was gifted to me. I have 2 jerseys from the inaugural season, and then I have a game worn jersey from um, Curadostal Arena. I also have a Blake Bolden jersey. I have a Blake Bolden LA Kings jersey, which is still in New York. It's actually the only jersey I have framed. Love Blake Bolden. I get to see Blake Bolden. Ugh, I'm so excited. I get to see her and a bunch of other people in the biz that are friends over the years in New York City for the ESPNW conference that's happening. So that'll be good. So yeah, if you heard me singing, especially on playback, I was probably singing something from Daisy Jones and the Six. My hair is growing so long. Well, comparative to what it is around these times. It's the humidity also. It's a little humid here in Tulsa. Just a little need a little, but it's got good shape still. Anyway, I love it. I love that you're getting Megan a Dave Haxtell jersey. I also love that you pulled out his rookie card. That was fun. Hold on. Let's try her one more time. It's going to go on. Is it going to stay on? Nope. Ugh. It's been a pain in the tuchus. I had an Avs fan dissing me yesterday. What? About how the Kraken blew the logo as it's not anything to do with the Kraken. I reminded him a logo is the Kraken. That's weird. That's a weird comment. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my light. Let's see. What's the game looking like? Still nothing. This one's on ESPN for us. So let's go over. They released the Kraken schedule for round 2. There's a game on the 7th and the 9th. My birthday is the 8th. I'm very excited for my birthday. But they'll be in Seattle the 7th and the 9th. I have another trip to Chicago, which I'm very grateful for, but I'm also like, dang it. I would love to be in Seattle. We'll see what happens. But they released this schedule, and so it's obviously tonight, game 1. Then you have Thursday is at 6:30 Pacific time. So that's for those of us in Central, that's 8:30 Central time, 9:30 Eastern. May 7th, 6:30 Pacific time. And then on May 9th, those are the 2 guaranteed home games, Sunday, Tuesday for Seattle. So that should be good. They'll get a nice break after Thursday's game. I can celebrate without official distractions. This is very true, actually. Yeah, because I won't be streaming. Well, at least not live streaming on those days. Yeah, there's no game on Monday. On Sunday, excuse me, the 7th, I will be calling a Chicago Red Stars game, which will be a lot of fun. And then that Wednesday, I'm staying in Chicago that week because on Wednesday there's the high school championship, which should be a lot of fun. And then there's another game Friday. So Sunday, Wednesday, Friday is my schedule, which thankfully does not coincide with the Kraken schedule. Yeah, so that's what we got cooking. Yeah, Sunday, Wednesday. Game 5 would be Thursday, if necessary, to be determined. We'll see. I don't think anyone's sweeping in this series. It could happen. Sure, it could happen. But I'm not banking on it. What do y'all think? All right, Megan, we'll be your eyes and ears. No worries. It's just bothering me. I mean, it doesn't look great, obviously, but it's probably just me. This light not working. Yeah, so I'm gonna stream as many of them as possible. The absolute I don't even know what the word, there was a lot of words, but being completely unrealistic, but just extremely hopeful. I'm like, oh yeah, I could probably find my way to Seattle. And I'm like, I could, or I could just stay put. No, thank you. I'm glad it doesn't bother you. It just it bothers me, but we'll be fine. Once the game starts, I'll be watching here. But yes, I will let you know the streaming schedule. It should be fine. I will definitely be streaming while I'm in Chicago because we'll have some games um, that we're absolutely going to do. I'll be in New York though before Chicago, so Thursday night, I that's going to be a long day. So and I'll be in New York. I'll be with my mom, so I'll be hanging out in her living room with her dogs. Maybe they'll come join me for the stream. That's what'll keep me up. Um Yeah, definitely won't have the main setup, so I won't have the I mean, I guess I could grab that on the road if I wanted. No lights. This light's not working, so that's not a loss. Um but yeah, it won't look like this. I won't have my all my stuff here. I won't have all my hats. I'll have to pack just one or two. Speaking of, are we thinking anchor hat? I was wearing the green one. For those who watch the podcast, you know that once I did a podcast wearing this hat because I had just got it and I wanted to try it on. And then I was like, I like it. Guess we're going with this one. We'll go with this hat for today. It's a nice olive green hat. Yeah, but I'll keep you posted. Everything after today will look different because I'll be on the road, but I will have my handy dandy laptop. Okay, where are we at? This game's still going on. They're saying now puck drop is 9:50. Okay. 9:50. I'm gonna go with this hat. Oof, I love it. Got this hat for free off of someone that's moving. Thank you. And then I put my black rosy media. So this is the pin that JT Brown wore on the broadcast because Allison Lucan purchased some and then she gifted one to JT Brown and he wore it on the broadcast for me, which was super cool. I might have cried. Yeah, I know. This is the bathroom lighting. I have another light. They're just not great, but I'll put on some lights for you in a moment. But yeah. We will definitely have watch parties even while I'm on the road. Ooh. Mother's Day, that's right. Mother's Day. I think it's kind of cool when you're a kid and your birthday's around Mother's Day. Obviously, I'm not a kid anymore, but it's still one of my favorite things. And I mean, my dad passed away, but I was supposed to be born. My due date was actually his birthday. So this time of year always makes me think of my family, but my mom and dad in particular, because Mother's Day, but then also my dad's birthday, which was supposed to be my birthday, came just a few weeks early. Couple. Okay. Can I explain how the AHL works? By that I mean if a player is demoted to the AHL, can they play in the NHL again, etc. Okay, so here's the thing. The AHL is the immediate feeder system. There's a few different hockey leagues that are sometimes you call them semi-pro, whatever you want, minor leagues. But the AHL is one of the teams where or the league where if teams have their rookies, they will sometimes play there. So like Shane Wright right now is in the AHL. But then also, so Chris Drieger, our goaltender, he played in the AHL while he was rehabbing, coming back from his ACL injury. We've had, of course, Joey Decord, who plays for the Firebirds in the AHL. He's also been brought up. So to answer your question, I honestly would say, I guess it depends. A player that gets demoted to the AHL, they can make their way back up to the NHL, but it all depends on the circumstances. So what you have to think about essentially they'd have to, if I'm not mistaken, they have to go through waivers before they can even go to an NHL team. So, for example, that happened when Chris Drugger, and again, it depends on things like salary cap anyway. So, to answer your question, I think what I would say is that you can go to the AHL for a lot of different reasons from an NHL club. And if you have, and so it's not that you can't ever come back. And often they have what they call two-way players. So, or you have a two-way contract so that your contract is an NHL contract but it's also an AHL contract. So again, it's tough for me to answer that question in a vacuum because there's a few different scenarios that could be in play, including you have to think about waivers, which basically says that depending on where your team is salary cap wise and roster size wise, and also thinking about the contract of the player in question, if you move from the big club down to the AHL, you have to be placed on waivers, which means that your contract is open for any other team to grab. So, yeah, I don't know if that helped answer any of what your question was, but that's the thing. So it's a little tough unless if someone else has a better, more concise answer. But I mean, essentially, it doesn't necessarily that mean that you can't play in the NHL again. And a lot of times there is back and forth because of what's happening with injuries and stuff like that. So yeah. So like what's his name? Connor Carrick, for example, has been a player that's bobbled up and down. It happens. Ooh, I love this as a Mother's Day gift. I gotta get my lighting fixed. Thank you for the purchase. So now you're in the club. You're in the Black Rosie Club along with a lot of other cool cats. No, that's fine. And also, again, I hope it made sense. There's just like a few other things to consider. So it has to depends on their contract, depends on the waiver wire, depends on the salary cap. But you can go back and forth between the AHL and the NHL if all of the other situations are in a good way. It's always interesting though how things differ from league to league. So the NHL is the first pro league that I cover where you have that waiver wire situation. Like I wasn't familiar with that until I started covering the NHL more regularly because that just doesn't really exist in women's sports. I should say women's sports for the majority of it. You have two-way players in the NBA and stuff like that. But anyway, it's a non-issue. In women's sports, you get what you get, and that's it. And then even then, okay, we're getting close. Double minor. Wait, in the Tampa game in Tampa, Florida? It's getting nasty. Or I said Tampa, didn't I? I meant Toronto. Whew, I'm tired. Oh, so I'm a little behind. I'm a little bit behind on Florida, yeah. I love how I said Tampa. I don't know. I just saw the blue. I wasn't thinking. Tampa is out. Toronto is in. Okay, puck drop coming up for us soon. Should be coming up. All right, let me fix the light for real. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit better. 6-on-4. What is happening? Wow. Toronto having a tough time right now. All right, we're gonna have to rock with this light for now. Let's see. I don't know. It still makes it a little dark. It's better than it was. Can't really, still can't see Black Rosie that well. There she goes. There she goes. Black Rosie. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. It's always tough. That's why you got to go with someone that you know you're not going to regret no matter what. Steve Levy. I was trying to figure out why I knew that voice. I was like, I really know that voice. All right, here we go. It's our turn. It's our turn. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We've got the studio crew. They haven't kicked over, at least on my stream, yet to the Kraken game, but the guys look like they were just coming out of the tunnel. You can't, that's what I'm saying. You got to go with who you don't regret. It might not be the most popular player, but you go with what's going to make you happy. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I say. All right, we're going to do the hat trick again. That meaning that depending on how the game goes, I might switch hats midstream. Seattle Kraken just tweeted, time for a Texas Tuesday two-step. Well, there you go. I've got it's not really a cowboy cap, but it is a cap. It's got more bohemian vibes, I think. But it works when I'm down here in Tulsa, and it'll work when I'm in New York. Hack Pete Carroll. Hey, listen, you know what you like. Nothing wrong with that. All right, game is underway. You should still be able to listen to our radio team, the Seattle radio team, that is, and also Sirius SXM. Always get that wrong. They are carrying the home team broadcast, so you can listen on Sirius as well. All righty, have they switched us over yet? Yeah, here we go. I'm curious to see how Seattle starts. We know that the Seattle Kraken play better on the road. That's been a big thing. Dallas has more rest. Is that going to be a factor? The Seattle Kraken have scored first in every single playoff game in franchise history. So that's a thing. That's a thing. So a lot of different things coming into play here. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's been tough. And also, I would love to watch and listen to Everett, but sometimes the radio, since I'm streaming and it's just the delay is pretty significant. So, um sometimes I rather just watch, even though I love Everett's calls. Oh, last time I tried to do both. Yes, exactly, exactly, exactly. um, okay, you're wearing the Hawks jersey that you wore for Game 7. That makes a lot of sense. I love that. I love that. I just switched it up altogether. I said, why not? They are amazing, Megan. The social team, honestly, good group. Uh, let's see. Speaking of Seattle socials, let's make sure we've got. They're so good. So we've got the Gord centering Bjorkstrand and Tolvanen. That's starters. Dunn and Larson, and of course Grubauer and net. It's great when, yes, exactly. Great when Fitz is on route. All right, here we go. Well, that's interesting. Ooh, let's go. Hi, Brandon. Yeah, I'll do a little bit as the game plays. Right now, I'm at the 19-20 mark in the game. We like to keep it fun. I'll keep you updated on things like the score. If there's a play, I'll keep you updated there, give some backstory, more from the Kraken perspective. The score bug is very different for the ESPN games than on TNT or Root. I'm really probably thinking of Root, if I'm being honest. Either way, they don't give us the shots. Yeah, they're not giving us the shots. It's just a little small thing. Yeah, no worries, Brandon. Thanks for joining. Ooh, Maddie B with a one-timer, big block. Broadcast talking about the energy. Will they have the energy for the forecheck? And talked about it on the Squadcast, the crossover episode that aired today with Locked on Dallas host Dane. I mean, it's really it's a non-negotiable for the Seattle Kraken. They have to find the energy on the forecheck. I think that was their demise in game 6. Oh, they're showing that really bad injury. Um so it has to be a non-starter. So I do wonder if a little more rest, is that better for Dallas? I certainly think at least one day of rest, one more day of rest would have been nice for Seattle, but you got to keep fighting. Is fatigue going to be a factor? We'll see. Well, there you go. First goal, Dallas. So that streak is over. So a few things I didn't like comes from a turnover in the neutral zone. And then if you were listening to the commentary, what they were saying is that Adam Larson was too far over and wasn't didn't have the awareness of where the skater was. Good grief. Dallas already looking more dangerous with Philip Grubauer in net. Now, I have been thinking if we see Jones, I think if you get Jones in, you have to get him in early in the series. And honestly, to give Grubauer rest. So, yeah, Pavelski scored that goal with ease, but Larson was not in great position. I'd want to see it again from a different angle though, because I wanted to. I Oh, Wenberg off the post. First of all, Wenberg gets a shot. Now he's on the back check. Really great sequence here by Wenberg. But like, yeah, what do you do if is Grubauer tired? Does he have the stamina? That's really who I'm most concerned about. Mm, I think he wants to be that guy for Seattle. I really think he wants to be that guy. Oh, Cartier enters the zone, takes a quick shot. It's a save, but he had and honestly, I didn't see who it was. It might have been Eberly, I guess, maybe? Yeah, I think it was Eberly. Had Eberly streaking down and was right there to try and bank away the rebound, but 2 good saves there. Was that Eberly? So Wenberg hit a post. I'm pretty sure it would have been I think it was Eberly. It could have been Beniers. Wow. Okay. So I don't have shots, which is really bothering me. Let me pull up NHL. I like knowing the shots. All right. This is intense. Yeah, it's very annoying. So I have to look on NHL for shots on goal. Oh, now there they go. Okay, now they're up there. They must have heard us complaining. They're saying shots are even at 3 aside. 13:55 is where I'm at in the broadcast. Um Dallas up 1-0. I didn't love that play. I want to see. I think what I was saying is I wanted to see the different angle from Philip Grubauer. I don't know if he saw that. I don't know that he was in good positioning. I want to know why. I can't. I didn't get a good look. Oof. They're showing that post just goes wide. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, Striatic, what's up? Yeah, first goal Dallas. First goal Dallas. No, he will not be he did not travel to Dallas. That was the last word that we got from Kraken camp is that Jared McCann he didn't travel. No, no. It's fine. I'm so tired. I thought I was going to get a nap. I did not get a nap. I did not get a nap. We're just glad you're here now. We're glad you're here now. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. You got to score more than one usually to win in a playoff game. Is it cereal time? It might be. Yeah. I I think the checking has to be good. It just has to be. It looks pretty solid. Pretty solid. But, it came from if the goal got started just not protecting the puck in the neutral zone. Woof. Hunter is a big goalie. Yeah, same. Very much same. We were talking about that earlier. I don't think scoring chances they're saying. Okay. So they're giving us scoring chances have been 3-2 in favor of Dallas, and they have one goal. Shots are even at 4. Ooh, good save there, but also really great job by Will Borgen to tie up the sticks so that Dallas couldn't collect that rebound. Because if they had, I mean, Grubauer was out in the splits. Ooh. They're just talking about Jared McCann. Again, it's an undisclosed injury. He it was because someone in the chat asked, but yeah, he is not on the road. So we know he's not playing in the first two. The Piper and Allison experience is great. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know how much they can do. I think they can do stuff before the game and after, but probably on social media. Like I know they did a hit. I don't know if it would have aired on Root Sports because I didn't watch, but it definitely was on social. Let me see if I can find it. Talked about what was it? What was the phrase? Now I'm forgetting. Listen, contagious. Here it goes. Confidence, right? That's what she was talking about. Yeah, exactly. We know it's a concussion. Here's the hit, the Allison and Piper experience, or Piper and Allison, however they put it. But that's what I saw from them on social. And for playback, the Allison and Piper experience from Dallas. Power play for Dallas. Tripping Morgan Geeky. PK time, exactly. All right, here we go. Power play for the Stars. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, as big as this Dallas team is, turbo breakaway chance on the PK, eating up big minutes. Great skating there. So what I was saying before that breakaway chance on the PK, Turbo Tanev, Brandon Tanev, um, Jones has good size, and I feel like I would like his his type of frame in net for this Dallas team. I also think this Dallas team is a lot more frantic. They're not like a Colorado is more of a finesse team, I would say. And this Dallas team seems jumpy to me. I think Jones is better under chaotic situations, if that makes sense. Wow. Two good saves there by Groovy. He's trying to make me a believer. He's trying to make me a card carrying member of the Gru crew. Turbo. So good. Grubauer. So good. Penalty killed. Let's go. Ooh. Good job, Schultze. Ooh, Jaden Schwartz, let's go! Whoop, whoop. I like it. Let's go, Kraken. Ooh, didn't like that hit. That's okay. Look at that passing. That's great. Geeky, Schwartz, bow. Love it. Great job. Ooh, that was pretty. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Absolutely. PK swung the determination. Exactly. Exactly. Playoff Schwartz. Oh, yeah. I really like this hat. Just got it for free. Friend was moving. Nice little goal. We'll take it. We will take it. Ah. Groovy's playing well. Groovy's playing well. I mean, he's locked in. I still think I'd rather a little more size. Boo! All right, bees like that. This it's not even the we're not oh gosh, we still have 5:42 in this game and it's already 2-1. Ah! We talked about this, Dane and I said, "Oh, he got screened. He didn't see. He was moving. Grubauer was moving in the crease." Oh, he does get a stick on that. That's wild. That's a I mean, that's nice. They have a good net front presence. Pavelski. Ooh. 7:03 left in the first. 2-1 Dallas. Huh. Did it. Ooh, wow. Great hands. Great hands. Joe Pavelski. Wow. I thought it's a nice goal. I'm just catching up on that. Ha! Yeah. That's that was good. Amazing. That's the kind of play I like. It was a good play. I mean, I hated that they scored against Seattle, but I mean, it was really fun hockey to watch. No, never, never. This light situation's really bumming me out. There we go. So Dave Haxel saying just work on eliminating Dallas in transition. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I mean, that was I'm pretty sure it was Borgen, right? I think it was Borgen. I mean, he was doing what he could, but he found himself in a position he didn't have an advantageous position from what I remember from the replay. Pavelski had already established the space, and so, you know, let's go. Let's go. Donnie Boy. Ryan Donato setting up Schultz. Love it. Mm. Oof. Great shot by Justin. Yes. Let's go! Deuce, deuce. That's my favorite number of all time. I will always root for number 22 on my favorite team. Always. Matter. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Ali, the MVP of game 7, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Love Let's go. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. A skirmish? A skirmish? All right. Snack break. I shall return. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Got my tea. Tonight we have a elderberry hibiscus ginger tea that I made. Very tasty. Lime juice as well. And then some shortbread cookies. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ooh, clock stops at 4:44. 3-2 Seattle. I like it. Because don't forget, we can play this game too. We hadn't done it in a while, but we can play this game too. What did I say? Hmm. 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 We can play this game too. We can play this game too. Let's go. Woo! Eberly. He said, y'all tip a puck. I could tip a puck too. Woo! Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Eberly. Shock the world. We get a lot more stats on the ESPN broadcast. Woo! Woo! This game is picante. Dallas coming through now. Puck slowed by Grubauer, played along the boards, collected into the neutral zone, dumped in. Schwartz in the neutral, plays it across, another dump in. Aggressive forecheck, though, by Seattle, keeps it below the goal line. Dallas up with it. Dumps it in. Dallas along that right hand side. Sprung now. Save made, but not cleanly. No rebound, though, for Seattle. And Sprung just got tossed down to the ground after the whistle. The extracurriculars, it's getting spicy. Haha. Ann K from Locked on Predators says she's living vicariously through me right now, cracking up 4-2. Let's go. Okay, that was an interesting story. Apparently, Daniel Sprong just leaves gum around. Now, granted, he plays for a team in Seattle. I have issues with the gum wall. It's not a judgment or an indictment on people who live there and don't agree with it, but also like just what is happening. Why oh, that's a weird story to tell about. I don't know if that is that like a men's hockey thing. She talked about him taking his gum and I guess putting it under a ledge, and she's like, "Hey, what's that about?" And then apparently Daniel Sprong said that's where I always put my gum. Something about like you're lucky I gave you a heads up or something. And I was like, that's a weird story. That's a weird story to me. Mm, it's just weird. Am I the only one? Like it's I thought this is hilarious. Becca says my mom started watching right before the goal spree. She texted me, I thought hockey is a low scoring game. Okay, thank you. The gum wall is very disgusting. Yeah, I mean, there's not officially a gum wall, but there is gum all over the place in New York. Um yeah. It's just that was a weird story to me. Like I don't know. I don't know that it explained anything positive about Daniel Sprong. Yeah, it was a bizarre thank you. It was a bizarre tidbit. Yeah, it is nasty. It's also very disgusting. Like why would you okay, I'm so confused. I think I'm overthinking it now, but it really kind of grosses me out. Like the story alone grosses me out, but then the need to tell the story on a national broadcast, I don't know. It was weird. I was like, "Ah!" There's so many things. Like, does he literally always put his gum there? Like, are we not worried about things after having to rechange or restructure our lives and the people died because of like this disease, which is very much manageable if you do things like don't spread germs. That was just a weird, that was such a weird story. That was so weird. Okay, anyway, moving on. All this time, we're still in the first period. Finally, it's done. Mm. All right, boys. Not Pete Carroll loves his gum too. The team player said Sprong was on the naughty list on a Christmas mini picnic. I have many thoughts, but this is what I'll say. Probably because his teammates know that he leaves gum random places. That's exactly why. He litters gum. He litters gum. Not okay. A litterer of gum. That's why I don't go with the gum anymore. I like a real auntie. I carry mints. I need more tea. Mhm. All right, let's see. What are we working with? 4-2. Shots on goal in the first period, 12 for Seattle, 11 for Dallas. Face-off wins heavily in favor of Dallas. They're at a 62% clip. Blocked shots in favor of Seattle with 6. Takeaways, 3 for Seattle. Giveaways, 4 for both sides. Takeaways, 1 for Dallas. Hits, 16 for Seattle. And 3 for Dallas. 1 penalty in the period went against the Seattle Kraken. Morgan Geeky for tripping. All right. What are we thinking so far? I mean, so far, so good. Best gum brand. Yeah, let us know in the chat. What are your favorite gum brands? I agree. That's a little bit of my concern right now. It's a really nice looking start for Seattle. We did see early in the series against Colorado, the Seattle Kraken were prone to having a dip, a second period dip. So, got to really work on that. Got a lot of non-gum chewers here. I like the mints. I'm also a massive fan of Werther's. I've always liked Werther's since I was a kid. Yeah. This is a faster game than we saw in. I'm trying to think. It was a different series. That was a chess match. This is, I guess, checkers. I don't know. It's a different game. It's a totally different game. We'll see. It did seem like Seattle, though, liked playing, at this pace. But usually they hit this pace super early and then maybe super late. But they do gas out in the middle. Ooh, congrats, Daniel. Yes, congrats. Ottinger. Oh dear. He said, "Good goal for Seattle. They got it Kraken." I was like, "Ugh, really? Eh." Not a Brooks and Dunn reference. Ebbs is on talking with Leah Hextall. This game is like two kids having a pillow fight. Hey, what's going on? Welcome, Bryant. So here's the deal. I know I was typing, so probably when you hopped on, but we are just hanging out while watching the Seattle Kraken game. They're playing the Dallas Stars. Game 1 of round 2, and the Seattle Kraken are up 4-1. So one of our alternate captains was just talking to Leah Hextall, and was just talking about what the team needed to do in order to keep the pace and whatnot. Said just keep it simple and make sure everyone knows what their role is, stuff like that. Thanks. I was talking about this earlier. A friend of mine is moving out of the Tulsa area, which is where I am, and the hat I got for free. She was cleaning out, but this is Black Rosie. That's a company that I own, Black Rosie Media. So I added that embellishment, but yeah, the hat was free and I like it. So I'm rocking with it. Oh, thanks for listening to the Squadcast. Yeah, with Dane. So Dane is the host of Locked On Dallas Stars. He also is one of the co-hosts of the Locked On NHL show covering the Western Conference along with Brett. So we had a good time. Yeah, Subban is kind of corny. They're a little corny on ESPN. At least more in a fun way. It's sometimes when I think TNT is being corny, borderline inappropriate, at least, they're just being old-fashioned corny. Regular, degular corny. Oh, thanks. Oh, this is the one I saw. Yeah, thank you. Right? She looks really good with the hat. So I'm glad it worked out. I am glad it worked out. I love it. I love it. It's a good combo. It's true. We got a whole crew. So what we'll do is we're chatting. As you can see, it's intermission right now, but during the game, there's another platform where if you wanted to watch the game in real time with me, at least, you can go to the platform. It's called Playback. And I'm also streaming on Playback. Hey, Playback, folks. So, great question. No. So this is sirens. This pin is sold on my website, though. That's where you can buy it. I will drop the link here for you. So you can go to blackrosiemedia.com and the pins are there. That will take you directly to it, but you can also check out the website. Yeah, really like how she looks on those. It was a good one. It was a good find. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Score 4-1. Or excuse me, 4-2. I said 4-1 earlier, didn't I? 4-2. Seattle Kraken came back, I should say, from a 1-goal deficit. Then gave up a second goal. Because she said 3 unanswered. I think that's why. How many goals do they have? Now I'm confused. 4-2. That's it. That's what I thought. Yeah, Christopher, I can get you that for sure. So playback's free, but that's what we're watching. It's the same camera for me. Well, yeah, thanks for hooking it up in playback as well. Black Rosie Media pins, grab you one. PK's Places, is that it? He has a new podcast or show or something? Thank you. Thank you for the shout out. Yes, I am all over the place, but happy to be here. All right, let's get some more water and we'll be right back. I don't know why I was doing this. I should have just done this. Skadoosh. I'll know for next time. But that doesn't help on playback though. That doesn't work over there. Either way. 4-2, will it last? Do we have enough stamina? I think it's a good question. I think it's an interesting question. And I don't know what the answer is. Not yet. Not yet. We'll find out. Because game 6 was the tough one. That was a tough game. I just think we were really exhausted, mentally in particular, exhausted. But I don't think that's the issue. We're into it. So I like it. Do we get another Seattle goal, or do you think they're tapped out at 4? I think they can score again, but we might have to wait till the 3rd. That's what I'm feeling. I think we're going to see a little dip, a little bit of a dip here offensively for Seattle. Two more than Dallas scores. Love it. Welcome. Yeah, playback. If you are ever able to hop in playback, that's amazing because we're already monetized over there. So as many people as we get popping in over there is always appreciated. I think you're right. Gotta go with what works. There's some reporters that have multiple TVs set up, and now I understand why they do that. I might have to pimp out the living room. Everydayers, you know that I used to record in that living room. Now we're back to the office. But the office also used to be over there in the darker room. This one has lights or like windows. The other one doesn't have any. Go with what works. You know me, I like to switch it up. Today we went with this one because it was out again. Just happened to be out. Ba-ba-ba. Love it. You can also wear it like this if I want my curls. Can't really see them because it's dark, but my curls can show a little more. All right. Coming back to the ESPN studio. Wow. He said, "Are you okay?" As a former goalie. Meanwhile, what was it? 17 different goals in that game against LA? I'm like, listen, we can do a lot more. Or how much did we put up on Chicago? Was it like an 8 spot? But gave up 6 maybe? That was weird. That was a weird one. No, everyone's a little. I got into it. That's how we got to the bucket cap. We're in a series. Let's go. That's what they're saying. They know it's you got to play the long game. Good forecheck here. This is very interesting. This is an interesting conversation. They're basically saying, when are people going to stop being surprised by Seattle? You know, how can you be surprised by what they're doing at this point? And I'm like, this is all very true. The analyst was saying it's kind of like, you know, when you tell your children something, you can tell them all you want, but until they experience it, they're not going to listen or they're not going to understand. Interesting. I'm here for it. But yes, in summary, what I heard them say was put some respect on their name. Thank you. Put some respect on the Seattle Kraken. That's what I basically heard them saying. Woo. All right. Grubauer making some saves out here, folks. Grubauer came to play again, folks. It's true. Until they run into it, they don't listen. This is true. Both can be true. Both can be true. And my surprise comes from the consistency, not the actual performance, the individual performances. It's the consistency that's a little bit mind blowing. But again, see, now I got to check myself because how we got to 100 points is by stringing together two very long winning streaks. So we'll see. Yeah, I could see that for sure. They're saying hits are 20-5 in favor of Seattle. It looked like a pretty nice hit in front by Dallas. Hooking against Dallas. It would absolutely be fair. It would be fair. It would be accurate. Exactly. Because they are about that life. And you know what else? I think it makes a strong case that they indeed got that dog in them. Some people who've watched WNBA games on playback with us know that while we were watching the Las Vegas Aces, that's Kelsey Plum's thing. She talks about having that dog, gotta have that dog, and she just barks to people. Tom Brady, just barking. So that's where that came back. Yeah. I know. It's one of those things. So for me, it doesn't, I can do both. But yeah, the chat is more active over on YouTube for whatever reason. But it's the same thing. Yes. Well, it was a great quote that we heard from Dallas that they're trying to scout and they couldn't define with any real authority what the first through fourth line was. That just happens to be the order in which they're deployed, but the conversion rate, what they're able to do on the ice, is comparable throughout the lineup. Vince Dunn. Wenberg now. Nice job by Vince Dunn. Keeps the puck in the offensive zone. Tolvanen rolls it around. Geeky to Dunn, who dumps it. That's Wenberg swinging it around. Seattle cannot hold the zone. Good forecheck here. Vince Dunn bothered. Players go down. Play goes on. Tolvanen picks up the puck into the neutral zone. Bjorkstrand, goal scorer. Dispossessed. Puck, though, corralled by Tolvanen. Now swatted, but not out by Dallas. Finally kick it out. They enter now. Drop pass. Shot blocked in front, and Grubauer pushes it to the side. 14:35 mark in the second period. Adam Larson takes a look up the ice, shuffles it over, dumped down onto net, covered up. Ryan Donato in pursuit of the puck, but covered up by Ottinger. I would love to see that. Dave Haxtell just wailing. Exactly. I mean, I can see all the reasons why one may think that he's more comfortable. Whether he would admit that or not, I don't know. But sure, I think it definitely helps. Is it the main reason? I think that Dave Haxtell was pretty comfortable to me last year. I think, he got put in some interesting situations and did what he could. So, but I mean, I'm sure that I would hope he's more comfortable with more experience, Yeah, I know. It's interesting. It's interesting. But I try to I'll keep both of them going. So, and actually, hold on. There might be a feature. I want to see if it works. Hold on. I might have a solution. There should be a screen share. I don't know if it's going to work. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Well, now if you're on playback, but the thing is, it only shares the screen, so now we can't watch the game. Boo. We need a split screen. I know, it was super weird. It was weird. I just wanted to try. I wanted to see if it would give me more of a split screen, not a full screen takeover. Yeah, I was just curious. I was like, wait, what does this do? That is definitely something Dave Haxtell talks a lot about. That COVID year. Ron Francis especially talks about missing out on a lot of the team building stuff. Ron Francis has definitely said this a lot. I agree. So far in the second, Seattle's holding their own. They're not completely, you know, hemming. Well, not really. They're not completely. What is the word I'm looking for? I can't. I keep thinking of the women's Sweden women's national team because it was like a whole thing, but I can't think of the word. Anyway, they're not staying hunkered in their zone. I'll just say it that way. And just focusing on the defensive side of things. I think they're still, looking for opportunity. I just think they're skating free. They look like they're skating really well. I like this for them. They didn't have this pace in the Colorado series because Colorado plays such a tight defense, in my opinion. There was no free skating like this. There's a lot of skating happening. Blocker save, Grubauer. Well, yeah, yes, Christopher, hemmed in, but in the way I use the term, being hemmed in is when you're being forced in. But what I wanted to say is that they weren't hunkering. So there's a difference between, in my opinion, being hemmed in when you're being forced, right? Someone else is forcing your hand and you can't leave, versus opting to stay in the defensive zone or hunkering. That's what I was trying to say. But I didn't want to use the word hunkering. I was thinking of another word and I still can't think of what it is. But that's what I see as the difference between being hemmed versus hunkering. Wait, what? That's wild. That's wild to me. I might have to drive to Dallas. Okay. It was a little bit of a whack-a-mole for a minute there. I just wanted to see what's going to happen. Oh, Marchment, doesn't he has a he's the brother of Kennedy Marchment? Wait, I think there was a story in The Athletic about the boy Marchment. Yeah, I guess that's Kennedy. I gotta look it up now. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, well, yeah, I would go as media. I was thinking that. I was like, no, I would just go as media. Oh, about Marchment? I'm gonna look it up. Is his name Jake? Is his name Jake Marchment? Honestly, don't know. Oh no, he's younger. So I don't know. Maybe they're not related. There is a brother. Who is it? Oh, is it Vlasic? There's a few. I don't know. I don't know the boys. I don't know all the boys' names. Kennedy does have a brother, but I think he's younger. That's wild. That's wild. Also, I didn't know that Alaska Airlines flew to Dallas. So I could get to Dallas and then go to Seattle from there. Yeah, I mean, that's just wild, though. Before you're even talking, yeah, that's wild. $9.55. Dallas. $50-50 puck won by Dallas. Below the goal line. Oh, big hit there. Okay, Seattle, another penalty. Yeah, I thought so as well. Embellishment. Wow, there was a man yelling at Larson. I mean, I think I could read what he was mouthing. I will not repeat it, but that's just so bold to yell at a man while he's sitting in a box. I also think it's weird to bang on the glass, like when they're in on the ice, I guess, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a little obnoxious, and I wouldn't want someone banging on a glass while I'm doing my job. But anyway. All right. 4 years. Let's go. You should definitely also go to a practice when they skate out there. That's a really great environment too. So if you can make it work, stay in town for a few days, highly recommend. Oh, I didn't know that. They just don't fly to Tulsa. I've taken Alaska though from New York. Well, you're not the only one. Not sponsored, but totally open to it. I'm pretty sure I flew Alaska that first year. I got this. I never point the right way. I got this at the expansion draft. Because then we were at, what is it? Gas Works Park. I'm sitting up on one of the hills, and ooh, oh goodness, this Dallas power play, woo! Anyway, I remember being thankful I grabbed one because that grass is very dry. $55 left on the Dallas power play. 7:55 left in the second period. Nice PK here. Who else? Yanni Gord, the maestro. I do like the player trackers that ESPN broadcast has. ESPN definitely leans more into analysis and data analytics. Ooh. I think he whipped it down, but then so okay. It bounced around. I thought he made the glove save, but he went to make a glove save. It bounced. And so that's why it went off his glove, because the puck came, I don't know, it took a weird tip. Well, he was set up to go high and happened to catch it low, chicken wing style. So really good save by Philip Grubauer there. Really good save. I thought he just flubbed it, which was weird. But no, it took a weird bounce. In case you were wondering or hadn't figured out by now, I'm going with the goldfish today. Ooh, Eberle was right there. Good job by Schwartz to clear. Dallas has to touch up. They dump. Ooh. Bodies collide. We play on. Grubauer's been having a great game. Jeez, Philip Grubauer gets better as the playoffs go on. Holy cow. They're big fans. Grubauer, amazing. Definitely a power kill. Oklahoma City. I think that's basically like 2 hours. 2 hours from me. Going to Seahawks training camp. Nice. Nice. Keep the momentum. Momentum in a game, fine. But from game to game, not fine. For Dave Haxtell. Lean back a little. All right. Exactly. Yeah, for real. I didn't really know what to expect, but I knew we had to get at least one in Dallas. Gotta get one. Could get two, which would be even nicer. Obviously. To state the obvious. Ottinger. Nice. Seattle power play. If Seattle wins too, will the ESPN announcers stop being so biased? I mean, I don't know what the Dallas series was like on ESPN, but they were pretty heavy in Colorado's bag for our round one. Maybe they're trying to save face a little. .402 left, 116 left on the power play, but Dallas with a really great opportunity here. Rope hints, and Philip Grubauer shrugs it away and out of play. Face-off controlled by Vince Dunn for Seattle. .45 left. Shot saved. 33 left in the power play for me. Ooh. Oof. Some chances there for Seattle. Can't put it away. Ottinger doing really well. I think it's so wild that your helmet can pop off from shoulder contact like that. These helmets are a little bit of a joke, I think. Eberly, nice move, and finds a way to get the puck back. Really like that work by Eberly early in the sequence. Puck is tied up along the boards. Hmm. Goldfish have like the right amount of salt that make them so addictive. Big block by Dallas in front. Seattle with opportunity after opportunity here. 25 seconds left in the second period. Fans banging on the glass. Great defensive performance here by Dallas late in this second period. Scoreless in this frame. 4-2 is the overall score in favor of the the road team, the Seattle Kraken. Last 3 seconds. All she wrote for the second stanza. Wow. I feel like I wasn't talking for a little bit there. It was intense. Blocked shots by Dallas. Really good job by Seattle, though, to apply pressure. Active sticks by Dallas, just altering the shot at the last second. Good defense, but really loved what Seattle was generating. That was just, again, I'm sorry I wasn't talking because I was just so mesmerized by what I was watching. I would say you're right. They looked dominant offensively. Dallas looked good in that they were able to manipulate some of the things that Seattle wanted because they probably should have scored in that period. In the last 5, if it hadn't been for smart defensive plays, picking up sticks, things like that. It was so intense. It was good, though. There were chances, definitely. Oh, it's my book bag. I was like, what is that over there? Over there. It's a book bag. Oh. The Oakland A's are in town? Or are the Mariners on the road? So who is it? Calgary fired their coach today, right? Oh, the M's are on the road. Okay. Bottom of the 7th. Wow. Oh no, you typed it. You typed it. I almost read it out loud. Can't do that. Can't do that. We were talking about superstitions in the chat earlier. I wouldn't say I'm super duper superstitious, but I definitely buy into baseball superstitions more than anything else. What are these? Annuity Mutual. Interesting commercials. I'm definitely not approaching retirement. This is a long commercial. No, we got to stretch, everyone. I should do the same. We got to stretch and take deep breaths. Whew. Stretch her out. Take deep breaths. I'm going to get some more agua. There we go. Turn that. All right. Beverage. Also got my blanket because I was a little bit cold. All right. I'm back. I got my blanket for my legs. In Hack, I trust. There you go. Nice deep breath. Take a stretch. Go for a little walk, like I did. Little apartment walk. Mm-mm-mm. All right. 4-2. Seattle Kraken up in game 1 of round 2 against the Dallas Stars. Do we think we're getting more goals, or will this score stand? Yeah, we're just encouraging you. We're encouraging you. Nice stretch. Everyone stretch it out. Woo. Got some sparkling soda. Soda water, I should say. That's the old-timey way of saying it. Soda water. Sparkling water. Yep, I agree. Do what you're doing. It's working. Everything's good. I agree. There you go. All right, Megan. Glad you're feeling good now. That's all good. He doesn't need your help lately. Just stay focused and play their role. Exactly. Exactly. Might have been years. Paul Maurice. I think I was at his 100th game, or no, not 100th, 500th win or something like that. I find their analysis, I know I'm not talking much, but I just find their analysis enjoyable. Yeah, they're a little corny, ESPN, but they get some really good hockey analysis. Um, like they really do a good job. I think they do a better job with the analysis and the analytics than TNT. Root Sports is the best, in my opinion. But I find myself really listening into what they say. I don't always agree with everything, but I find it interesting that their intermission almost at halftime. Huh. Watching soccer. They have more of a hockey centric focus, and then they do something really outlandish at the end, which I could do without, but it doesn't bother me. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, sometimes you have to stop and just listen to what they're saying. MLB. They spend like, who knows? Okay. Let's look at these stats. Both teams are 0 for 2 on the power play. Face-off wins a little more even, 56-44 in favor of Dallas. Block shots, 13 for Dallas, 8 for Seattle. Takeaways, Seattle with 8, Dallas with 2 giveaways, 9-4, Dallas with 9. 28 hits. 28 hits by the Seattle Kraken to 8 on Dallas. Interesting. Interesting. The hits are interesting to me. I understand that for sure. We have an update. Love it. I feel that. So will my neighbors. Becca, those hits were from Borgie. Those are team stats, so that's all players cumulative, all Seattle Kraken players cumulatively. What did I say? 28? Seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. 28. Seems like a lot. Ooh. Ooh. Good start for Dallas. 19-16 for me left. Now, just now, Seattle is being hemmed in as opposed to hunkering in. Like, I'm hunkering into this chair, getting the recline feature. What's up? Welcome, welcome. It seems that way. I think Seattle realized they can kind of play this physical game. I don't think they need to be putting up that much energy into it personally. That seems like a lot of hits for a game that didn't really warrant it, but they're up 4-2, so who am I to say? I would say also sometimes those hits seem to energize people, so if you're running on fumes, sometimes you just knock something around. Exactly. More pushback, less hunker. I'm going to hunker though. Here we go. Ah. Who is that on the breakaway? That was Geeky. Yeah, good job defensively on that breakaway by Geeky. And then it was a little poke check. I'm just trying to see why he lost the handle. Oh! Ping! Oh my goodness! Matty B, he knows he missed a golden opportunity. That thing clanked off the post. Oh my gosh. Good takeaway by Seattle. Oh my gosh, Matty's one-timer. Wow. Wow. Oh. Oh, pain. And Cartier just missed an opportunity on the rebound. He came in just a hair late. Wow. Matty B is disappointed. I hate to see it. Tandem certainly hitting folks. Donato loves his wraparounds. Oh, that kind of sounded like hockey after dark. Yeah. 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 I mean, I'm just saying yes to all of these. I was in playback screen, so I wasn't watching the chat, but oh, poor Maddie. That's all right. Shooters got to shoot. Just keep shooting, Maddie B. Oh, just out of reach. Good job by Ty Cartier there. Sends that one back down. They're talking about the difference in hits 32 to 11, they just said on the broadcast. Wow, that was intense. That was an intense few minutes. Hey, what's going on? It was a really intense few minutes there, but we're in the third period. The score is 4-2 Seattle Kraken. Pavelski has the 2 goals for Dallas, coming back after being out with a concussion game 1 of their round 1 series. $14:15 left in the third period. 4-2 shots are 29-23 in favor of Seattle. Oh my goodness. Initial save made. Dallas tries to go to the far post on the tip in and cannot. Somehow Philip Grubauer crawls his way back to the far post and makes a point blank save. Woo! $12:57 Oh, come on. Geeky looks hurt. Here we go. Here we go. Interesting. All right. So a little bit of a skirmish behind the net. At first, I thought he was a little bit more injured than he was, but yeah, that wasn't cool. I will say after looking at the replay, so Geeky gets tripped and then he kind of allows his legs to extend up maybe a little after that trip, after he falls to the ice. And I think that's what Marchment took exception to. Um, in looking at it again, I don't doubt that Geeky's legs were going up because he was falling, but I think he kind of allowed them to go further up than they naturally were, knowing that Marchment was skating right there. That's my take, my read on it. You know, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, but also you're wearing skates, bro. You got to be careful with your skates. It's like when you wear spikes as a baseball, softball, soccer player and they're metal spikes, you have to be more careful on what you're doing. Hey now. Score is 4-2 in favor of the Seattle Kraken. We're at roughly the 10-minute mark in the I think we're a little ahead of that. 10-minute mark in the third period. Seattle Kraken up 4-2 on the Dallas Stars. Hey, we're glad to have you, Lindsay. No worries. Join when you can. Hmm. Mm. 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 Getting chances, getting chances on that power play, but missing wide. Mm. Oof, Bjorky getting good looks. Seattle really going for these one-timers. They're just missing wide. The timing a little bit off, just a hair though. Oh, rebound chance for Wenberg. He brings it back out. Another one-timer as it was done sliding through the slot. But we're doing great job on puck retrieval. Cycling back through, now below the goal line, battling with Dallas. Lots of tie-ups. Now Dallas in control, coming through the neutral zone. They dump in. On a change, Yanni Gourde makes contact. Leaves it off for Larson. Yanni tries to set up. That was Sprong, or no, Donato, excuse me. Tried to set up Donato. That was disrupted by Dallas. Oh my. Now a shot, a save. Grubauer makes the initial save, but gives up the rebound, and Dallas gets their third goal of the game. You see, the coaches are huddling. Wonder if there was contact with Grubauer after that initial save that came in transition. Breakaway, Grubauer had to make that save. It's Jamie Benn, and Grubauer can't get a hold of it. And who is it? None other than Pavelski. Hat trick. Didn't even play after the first game as the Hats are littering the ice. Didn't even play in the first game or after the first game in the first series. Comes back after going into concussion protocol and having an absolute game. We're at the 10-10 mark here. Seattle now seeing their lead drop down to a goal. Dallas, big time goal. The crowd is into it, which they hadn't been for a while. Great center lane drive, as they said. Pavelski's having a freaking game. The goals aside, they're showing some of his other breadth of work, and I love that. Again, I think they're doing a great job narrating this game for us. All right, I haven't been looking at the chat. Yeah, they are. Leah Hextall saying it might have been hat trick, but everyone's focused. I would like to see it. Kraken versus Knights. Playback link again. No worries. There you go. Playback link is in the chat. Grubauer made the initial save. Grubauer made the initial save. He did botch a little. Uh-oh. I thought he bobbled it a little. Definitely wasn't a clean save. Hard shot, but not a clean save. Bobbled it just enough. Pavelski streaking down. That's when, if you are a trailing member of the Seattle Kraken, you really have to protect there. Clear bodies, pick up sticks. You can't, your goaltender just made an awesome save. I want to see more there. I'd have to see it from the goal angle out to see if I felt. I mean, sometimes you just get beat, but I think you got to haul buns back. So I'd want to see it from the other angle. But my gut tells me that maybe someone wasn't as sharp on picking up sticks, or they didn't have an awareness, obviously, that Pavelski was streaking. Because it was a breakaway, right? For Dallas. But that's why they said in that quick analysis from the booth, you get that shot in, that you have a teammate coming on your flank. The Seattle Kraken tried something similar earlier in the game. It just didn't work out. But it was a good play. Good play, heads up play by Dallas. Force Grubauer to make an amazing save. And he nearly did. It just spilled out. It spilled out on him. Haha. I love this. I think it's possible. I think it's definitely possible. We're in that lull now. It didn't come so much in the second. It's coming now in the third, maybe? I hope not. Let's see. We're now we're beyond the halfway point. I don't want to get Pavelski'd. Exactly. Nobody wants to get Pavelski'd here. 9:14. 4-3 Seattle. That's where I'm at. 9:14 left in the third. Face off controlled by Seattle. Now that's a nice save. That's what Gruby wanted the last time. But Dallas is finding that in transition. Yanni Gourde fired up. Yanni's fired up about something.
Ooh. $8:25 left for me. Brendan Tanev is just popping everybody. Oof. Big save, big rebound. Got to get a clearance, boys. Let's go. Wow. Shot attempts by period. Dallas had 22 in the first, 15 in the second, 15 already in the third. We're at the 7:05 mark. Wow. Wow. He scored in a Kersey trick. He scored in a Kersey trick. You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not mad at this man. I'm not mad at this man. What? What? Wow. 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 I genuinely. Wow. Okay, Seattle. Well, let's focus on 16. Wow. 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 This man has 4 goals. Woo! I'm not even mad. I promise you I'm not even mad. I'll probably be mad a little bit later, but at this particular moment I'm not upset. Wow. Holy cannoli.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow, I'm a little bit stunned here. Yeah, it just he's been everything. Exactly. All right, boys, let's go. We got that dog. 5:20. Are we going to overtime? Please no. I want to take a bath. It's loud. Come on, boys. Ah. Ah. This man has 4 goals. He has a Taylor Kersey trick. Oh dear. 3:30 left. Woo! Are we getting overtime? I don't want overtime. Let's get a Seattle Kraken goal. Ah, 6. Abs. Smart. Oh! Gah! Ah! Did a good job to kick that right to the middle, but there was nobody home. Oof. I can't believe that man scored 4 goals. Wow. Wow. I mean, I can't even it. Like, what the crap? We'll see. We'll see. First start to the cardiologist. Yes, yes, it is. He did not play after the first game in the first round series. All right, folks. You know what time it is? It's time for biscuit. Woo! Biscuit, biscuit, biscuit. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it, but I can because we've played Dallas like this in the regular season. Talked about it on today's episode of Locked On Kraken. It's time for sure. Let's go, boys. Dallas is tangling Seattle up. Come on. Oh! Come on, boys. Oh, man. I am nervous. Good save by Groovy. Come on, boys. Oh, my goodness. Are we really? Wow. Groovy power. Vince Dunn loses the puck right in front of Groovy. I think the shot went wide. Oh, my goodness. 33 seconds. $20 seconds. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Seattle. 12 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my goodness. Overtime. Of course it's overtime. Oh, my goodness. Wow. 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 Oh, my goodness gracious. I know. I should have brought I should have brought out biscuit earlier. Okay, more tea time for me. Taking a break. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I'm stressed. I still need more sparkling water. Haha. Interesting. You think it gets in their head when they don't get the first goal? It could be, but I mean, you still have to learn how to play to protect the lead. And we've given up the lead even when we did score the first goal. We gave the lead a few times in the first series. So it's got to be a little bit more than just that. Wow. They just went on some really random tangents. Ah.
Every occasion deserves love. Jerry, love brilliantly.
This electric feels different because it's powered by the most potent.
Okay, man, overtime. I'm not surprised. Like, I want to be disappointed, but it's really such a great performance. It's such a great individual performance, and just like as someone that likes to watch good hockey, that's exciting to watch. It sucks that I'm rooting for the other team, but you gotta. I mean, that's amazing. Shady Rays. All right. Right, exactly. Giving credit is not rooting for them. It's just calling it what it is, you know? Good hockey.
We made some mistakes here tonight that we didn't necessarily make in rosters. Second of all,
Sheldon Keefe talking about mistakes that Toronto made tonight that they didn't make in the first series. All right, let's look at these stats. I'm also starting to get tired. All right, let's see. Block shots 15-17. Yeah, a lot more block shots for Dallas in that third. Takeaways 10-4 in favor of Seattle. Giveaways 10-15 in Dallas with more there. Hits they have as 41-14. Inverse numbers. 41 hits for Seattle. Woo. They're talking about now that they feel the first 5 minutes of overtime tend to be a little tight and tense. Interesting. Wow, old NHL footage is like super old. Do your thing, Megan. Do your thing. Wow. Yeah, you can't lose him like that. You can't lose him in front of the net. He has all 3 goals. Ah, it's going to start. It's going to start stinging. I feel like it's starting to sting. Exactly. OT stress snacks on deck. I almost got some Twizzlers today, and now I wish I had. I like chewy. Now I wish I had. Gonna have to crunch on these mints here. Veggie straws. Yes, love the veggie straws. I've seriously been thinking about cracking open the cereal, but not tonight. We're not going to do it tonight. Oh man. Oh man. Woo. All right. I'm gonna stretch out a little. Man. Overtime in game 1. Let's go. That's how it's gonna be. Let's go. Let's go. Overtime starts now. Let's go. It's talking about getting out of the zone cleaner, getting back to the forecheck. Playoffs with OT goals in each roster. 3 for Pavelski. Well, that's great. Jordan Eberle with 2 for us. And Dallas has 2 more players. No surprise there. Who do we think? Who do we think's gonna score? Who's gonna score? Say it in the chat. Ah! Geeky hurt. That's not what we want to hear. Oh my goodness. Geeky gets injured. God. Got blocked. Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, here we go. Offensive draw for Seattle. Woo, we're in overtime. 17:55. 34-32 shots in favor of Seattle. Overtime. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm not even holding biscuit, but I'm very nervous. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, big hit. Oh! 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 Cartier with a shot hits post. Oh, nice save. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! Nerve-wracking. Good forecheck here by Seattle. Dumping it down. Yanni Gord in pursuit. Half boards. Still Yanni Gord battling. Good little back check there. Dallas pass intercepted, but they entered the zone. Whistle on the play. Oh my gosh. Ty Cartier. Oof. Oh my goodness. 15-16. Overtime. Tied at 4. 36-32 shots in favor of Seattle Kraken. Out of the zone. Geeky's back on the ice. He and Winberg with some forecheck energy here. Oh, my I'm starting to. There we go. I'm at the 14:45 mark. Woo! Okay. 14:41 is where I'm at. 37-32 shots for Seattle. Good work by Cartier. Oh my goodness. 14. Oh. Oh. Player down. Will Borgen. He fell to the ice immediately. It looked like his right leg not putting any weight on it whatsoever. He's trying now, but he can't. He just can't at the moment. He went down right away. They're saying it hit him at the knee. He's still on the bench, Will Borgen. Woo. $13.48. Will Borgen trying to walk it off. Block shot got him. Seems like there's clock issues. Oh my God. Oof. Intense. It's so intense. Yeah. Yeah, ouch for sure. I didn't like how he fell. But if you get hit, 13:48, 13:48. I think we're all there. I see the top of some guy's head in my camera shot right now. Why aren't they changing that camera? That's so awkward. So they're trying to figure that out. Still haven't dropped the puck yet. 13:48 in overtime. Pavelski versus Gord. Glove side of Grubauer. Whoa, come on. Mark that man, please. He just had a shot up on Grubauer. Lots of traffic in front of Grubauer. $13.22. No one in the building knows what time it is. That's wow. Oh my goodness, Philip Grubauer. Philip Grubauer. Oh my goodness. What a game. Oh, this is not a great game if we're doing a live stream where I'm the only one on screen, but this is insane. Oh. Oh, what a game. I can't breathe. Wow. What a game. What a game. Wow. Grubauer, 2 consecutive saves. Amazing. Great job, Ty Cartier, trying to redirect that. Good to see Morgan Geeky back. He had so Geeky had some weird something that took him off the ice. Give you an update on Will Borgen if we see him. Andre not giving up any rebounds. Oh, come on. My feed's acting up now. Come on. Oh, come on. No. Are we for real? My feed is acting up. I'm so ticked off right now. I'm so ticked off. All right, hold on. I can't believe it. My stream's acting up. All right, I have to rely on you and any updates I get on Twitter. Really? Of all the moments for this thing to conk out on me. Holy cannoli. All right. Ball of stress. Ball of stress. Ooh, I have no idea what's going on. It's still frozen. I'm gonna have to reset it. Holy cannoli. Are we for real? Are we for real? Okay. I think we're back. I'm at 11:30. Holy cannoli. Whew. 10:59. You're at 10:59. All right, you're a little ahead of me. I'm 11:02. Oof. Yeah, I saw that. Just saw that a little bit ago. Wow. Now I'm at 10:59. What a wild time for the clock to go out. My internet was act crazy. Get the puck, get the puck. All right, I'm at 10:14. 41-34 shots in favor of Seattle. I am stressed. So we're going to get an offensive draw for Seattle. Woo! Good grief. Philip Grubauer. Oh my goodness. 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 Great save by Grubauer. It's just amazing. 4 freaking goals, man. Crazy.
Especially considering the fact that he was in concussion protocol, right? And you wonder what effects that would have on an athlete when returning from that type of injury. And it certainly hasn't affected him. If he's a little off and not 100%, you certainly wouldn't know it because he has been sensational. Look, his hand-eye coordination is not by accident. This is a guy that works at it.
Yeah, I'm Whew. Yeah, I need this one to wrap up here. Ah, come on. Stream's acting up again. There we go. Whew. Oh, holy cannoli. Let's go. Let's go. We've been a little bit too hemmed in, boys. Got to make something happen. Play smart, but get aggressive. Let's go, boys. Forecheck. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yanni. I said we needed him. I said we needed him. Woo! Woo! The guy who just doesn't quit. You know it. Gord calls game. Gord calls game. Let's go. Let's go. All right, everyone. That was overtime. We weren't expecting it, but we will be back for game 2, round 2. The Seattle Kraken. Got that dog in them. Not Pavelski. Not Pavelski. Definitely was Kraken versus Joe Pavelski, though. How did he do it? Woo! Woo! Yanni. Unreal. What a beauty. Road Warriors. Hey, thanks for joining, Becca. Good night, Christopher. We'll see you next game. Amazing. All right. Get so fresh and so clean. Let's go. Catch you for game 2. Good night, everyone. Bye. Hold fast. Stay true. Let's go, Kraken. Take care. We're ending the watch party also on playback. Be back for game 2. Peace.